You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, doe? What up, doe? Is Detroit Mel with another no name podcast. This is the Honolulu Blue coming from me to you, and we are here to talk about the matchup between the Lions and the Seahawks. I did an earlier video of my preliminary analysis of it. Now we're gonna give a more precise and in depth. Well, I don't know how in depth it's gonna be, but more precise. Let's say that. If you haven't done it, go down to our Facebook page and join the Facebook group. It is for you, and you. For those who wants to like upload any kind of material, such as things you might be selling, anything you might want to talk about, discuss, rep your favorite team, any kind of memes you want to put up there. That is what that page is for. It is for everybody. It's for you to network and for just to kick it and chop it up about sports. If you like sports, it's there for you. And our YouTube page, IOW Network, it is a network that consists of sports and other things. We are looking to build more material and getting our radio station back. So hopefully coming to the first of the year, we'll be getting the radio station back. But anyway, we're gonna get into this video because I'm trying not to be before you long. One of the things I like to do, I go and watch other broadcasts and listen to what people are saying, and on the Seahawks side and on the Lions side. And a lot of people are predicting the Lions to win this game, even some Seahawks fans. Well, I kind of agree with them. I think even though we have a lot of injuries, DeAndre Swift and Amon-Ra St. Brown, who makes up almost 50% of our offense, which is an interesting statistic I learned about. I still think we have enough to beat the Seahawks. I don't believe in Geno Smith. They got two beasts of receivers in Metcalf and Lockett. Noah Fant is no joke either. I know I gotta give Noah Fant his props. However, the way Okuda's been playing, I think he can shut one of them down. Now that's another thing. Since I brought him up, I want to see how he does against Metcalf and Lockett. He played well the last 3 games. Shut down Jefferson, shut down Devontae Smith, and God, what's the guy from Washington? Oh my God, I can't. And a Washington receiver. I don't know why I can't think of his name. No, he shut down those 3, which are pretty good receivers. However, you need at least 4 or 5 games for a good sample size, and 2, I want to see how he goes against other receivers. Because remember, we got to play Miami. So can he do the same thing with Waddle? Can he do the same thing with Tyreek? Bigger receivers. So those things I want to kind of see him get tested at and kind of see him grow. Now, I think he has the potential to become a great shutdown corner, to become his own Akuda Island. I think the potential is there, but I just want to see how he matches up against other receivers. Plus, it help him to build, his skill level up to go against better talent. So I want to see how he does against Waddle, Tyreek. Who else they play? Maybe Diggs when they play Buffalo on Thanksgiving. Those are some tests I like to see. And see how well he does. I don't expect him to shut them down, but if he can keep them contained, hey, I think we got something in Akuda. Now, more specific to the game upcoming with Seattle, If he can lock down on Lockett or lock down on Metcalf, and we can, what we haven't been able to do is contain that run, put pressure on Geno Smith, it's a blowout. Mark what I word. If they can do those things, it's a blowout. It's a blowout. Hutchinson, Harris, or whoever else, I don't know who they started. They starting Bryant. Whoever they starting on that defensive line, they need to be able to get pressure on Geno Smith. Not only get pressure on him, but contain him because Smith can run. Now he's not a runner like Hurts. He's not a runner like Hurts. He's not a runner like Josh Allen. He's not that kind of runner, but he still has the ability to run. And we seem to have trouble against running quarterback. Look what Desmond Ridder did to him in preseason. He's a rookie. Look what Mariota did to him in the preseason. So they need to learn how to be more disciplined. And when they rush in, use their eyes. Especially Hutchinson. Hutchinson has a lot of that energy, a lot of that, that power. He has a lot of that, and it's good. I like it. But when he rushes in, he has a tendency to over pursue. He has a tendency to not watch where the play's going, and the play runs by him. Especially when they rush with a running quarterback, they rush in, a quarterback runs past him. So play with your eyes. So don't only use your athleticism. Play with your eyes. I want to see that happen more with Hutch, more specific, but with the defensive line in general. Keep that pressure up, force the ball out of his hand, because I don't think Geno Smith is accurate enough, to once he get under pressure to put the ball where it needs to be. That is key. Now, the second part of that is when they put that pressure on him and he throws erratically, the linebackers and the corners need to be looking for that interception. That should come. You pick them off. So when you pick off quarterbacks multiple times, that destroys their timing, that destroys their confidence, and now you have the advantage over the offense. It's not a great offensive line. I mean, they're not at the bottom, but that's not that great. It's not a great defensive line. So our offensive line is better hold up. Shifting to our offense. I know we without Swift and St. Brown, but I think we can still run a ball with Jamal Williams, Craig Reynolds, and I think Justin Jackson should get the ball. Goff needs to play more proficient, efficient. And one thing I want to see Goff do, especially in this game, is to clean up some. Well, let me say that. Let me say the lines in general. Clean up some of those miscues. The last game when they had, I think it was Josh Reynolds, had him wide open, and it looked like Josh just stopped running. I don't know what happened on that play, but you see that a lot these last three games, a lot of miscues. You clean up those miscues, you got more points, and possibly could have won the Eagles game, and really would have won the Vikings game because you scored that I'd have been up another touchdown. So good teams, let me say the great teams, have mishaps throughout the time they play in the season. But great teams don't have them all the time, and they be able to overcome them. I think the problem with us, we have them too much, and we don't have the ability to overcome it. So I think that's one of the things that I want to see this offense do is play more proficient, efficient, clean up those miscues, get the ball rolling and running early. Because one thing Goff is good at, play action. He's great with play action. So if he can get that running game established, get his confidence up, play actions there all day, and then when you have the receiver open, hit him. Still haven't really seen much out of DJ Chark. He started to roll a little bit in the Vikings game, but for the reason why you brought him in here, we need to start seeing more of what we brought him here for. Take all the tops of the defense, take those long shots down the field, and that can happen with the play action being established. So I think that's part of the keys to what the keys to victory should be. So establish the running game, clean up some of the miscues, and connecting those big shots downfield. Offense wise, they clean that up. You got enough firepower where you got Hawkinson, you got Chart, you got Quintus Cephas, and you got Khalif Raymond. If you remember last year, Raymond and Cephas came on towards the end of the year. So you have the talent. And Khalif Raymond is actually faster than St. Brown. Not saying he's a better receiver, but he is faster than St. Brown. So you have speed going right there. You got speed in Chart, and the physicalness of Chart. So you have enough weapons to beat this team. Their defense is young. So they're gonna make mistakes. You gotta take advantage of those mistakes. On our defensive side, we gotta stop the run. You can't let them gash us with Shy Perry and the guy in Michigan State. I can't think of his name, but you can't let them guys run all over us. We have to stop that. That means being patient. Fill those holes that need to be filled, not over pursuing, and stop the yards as soon as they, because you're not gonna totally shut down Lockett and Metcalf. But as soon as they catch it, put a hat on, put them down immediately. Boom. Those are things that they need to do. If they do that, it's a 31-20 victory. Easily. I think the defense needs to score. We need to score from the defense. But 31-20 is what I predict. I don't see Seattle win this game. I see Lions win this game. But I saw winning the Vikings game too. So they can easily get this game away too. So let's not do that, fellas. Let's get into this game. Let's make sure we clean up our mistakes, play great football, and it's at home. So you have that advantage. So anyway, I said I want to be along. I just want to get that out. My equipment been acting funny, so I had to hurry up and try to get something done before start messing up again. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bing, hit the like button. Bang, hit the subscription button. Until next time, we see you Monday live, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we go live and talk more about the sports world in general. Till next time, peace.